Hello, everyone. Welcome to Chasing a Murderer. I want to go ahead and get into this. We've actually had a lot of stories, which is, including these missing people who are found deceased, and investigators are basically sweeping a lot of these cases, well, it seems so, under the rug. And just recently, we covered a story coming out of South Carolina involving Melissa Aguilar, 49, a woman that went missing August 18th of 2023 after she was in an argument with her ex-boyfriend. And in fact, it is the next day that this boyfriend actually reports Melissa missing. So that's interesting. So police are the one that actually informed Melissa's sister Sarah January 4th of 2023 that they locate her remains. This case is headed up by the Orangeburg County Sheriff investigators. They are responsible for heading out, um, investigating why, and how she ended up there, and also the collection of those remains. After Melissa's family finds out about her demise, they want to head out to the area in which she was located in order to, kind of find closure and pay their respects. They said once they reach that area that she is with uh, Melissa's daughters, and that she's consoling them. They're hugging, and then she looks down and she sees what she believes to be her sister's jawbone between her feet. Can you imagine that? I mean, can you imagine going out, paying your respects, then finding your loved one? Think about it now. Put yourself in her shoes, looking down and seeing a jawbone. Sarah says she rushes her knees kind of out of the area, then heads back to the exact place where she found the jawbone. She begins looking around, only to discover there are several more pieces that investigators left behind. She found 20 more pieces or fragments in that same area she found the jawbone, and that investigators, she believes, left behind that belonged to her sister. How does she know this? Well, her sister Sarah says she knows her sister's smile. It's at that point that Sarah calls the Orangeburg Sheriff's Office once again, and they tell her that they will return after the weekend and collect what they left behind. Meanwhile, Sarah is actually getting in contact with media, telling them about this horrible story. So Sarah heads back out to that same location where she found that jawbone to see if police actually did what they said they were going to do. When she arrives there, she discovers a not so pretty scene. She actually discovers more pieces and more fragments that she believed belonged to her sister. It appears that investigators did not do their job very well. Media reached out to the sheriff's department and the investigators as well as I. And let me tell you that one of the investigators said, he couldn't answer my question of who was responsible of collecting those remains other than he says it's the coroner. And I asked him, I said, are you sure that it's only the coroner that's responsible for, collecting all those pieces? And how is this case being treated? He said he would call me back, but it's been over a week.
The searches the first week, and things calmed down police-wise. It then turned into 4 months of a nightmare.
The sheriff's office outlined at a press conference Tuesday evening multiple tips that they had received, but there was no Melissa. The family says they were left in the dark.
We're getting nothing from nobody, and we deserved answers.
On January 4th, her remains were found near her home. On the 5th, those remains were transferred to the Orangeburg County coroner's office. As the family went to the woods for closure, they stumbled across more of her remains.
There's something unimaginable about even knowing that they're human remains, but to know that they're of your sister. And then it took my family to be on their hands
Someone to keep fighting and to keep looking.
Don't take the no's for answers. Don't stop fighting for who you love.
No matter where the blame lies, the truth is the coroner has to work with detectives. They have to work together on cases like this. And the coroner is responsible for gathering the remains or pieces. And the fact that they were found so openly says that they didn't do a very good job. But people are people. Some days are busier than others. Maybe it was a hectic day. But no matter what, it's not excusable. I haven't even seen them apologize to the family, considering that it has been confirmed that those remaining pieces that the families found were of their loved one. The coroner is responsible with communicating with the family as well as the detectives that are involved in the case. They're actually responsible as seeing that justice is done and that are determining whether or not this was foul play or just a natural cause. It's a busy world, but we can't ever forget to not get too busy to care about each other as human beings. I am sending my love and support to the family who are dealing with this horrid situation, and I hope that the coroner and the investigators are able to pull themselves and redeem themselves from this mistake. There was another story I wanted to go over, but we're going to run out of time for today. I will actually start working on it today, but it probably won't get uploaded until tomorrow or so. But don't forget, we have missing women, children, that their cases continue to go unsolved. They haven't even located them. Imagine if that was you and your family member. Please take a moment to share their face today on your social media. It may make a difference. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.